Hello and welcome to Top 5. Top 5 is the new installment of my channel, if you like to call it. I will be trying to make one video every week about Top 5 about everything I like about gaming and movies. So, ready or not, here we go. So for the first episode of Top 5, I'm gonna talk about games that need to be made, in my opinion. So here we go, number 5. Number 5 on my list is Paranormal Activity inspired. You have a lot of games that do that nowadays, like Outlast, Daylight, and you use your phone or video camera with night vision. I'm not thinking about like that, like psychotic forgotten asylum thing. I'm talking about you living in like an ordinary house and you notice that something is going on in your house. Noises, things disappears, moves, and you can feel like something is there, but you, as the day goes by, it gets worse and worse, like the movies. And that would be really cool if it could just have the camera turn on and off night vision like in Outlast. I feel like that's a really cool concept of a game. Maybe it could be boring after a while, I don't know, but I think that would be a phenomenal game to make. And the thing that would make this game even cooler, if you had like the VR glasses, like Oculus Rift and Sony is making it for PlayStation 4, and I think Samsung have something on the way, yeah. But I think it would be really cool if you have like the Oculus Rift on and you can feel like you're going in the house with good graphics, not kind of shitty pixeled, but like real good, and you feel like you're in a haunted house, and I think that would be really cool. So somebody please pick up the idea and make it. I would be so freaking happy. Okay, so now we are down to number 4, and my number 4 is open world Lord of the Ring games. Yes, I know what they're thinking, like, oh, can't you just play Shadow of Mordor? Yes, Shadow of Mordor is a freaking good game, but I'm thinking about like the whole Middle Earth. If you combine like all the places from The Hobbit and all from the Lord of the Rings and smush them together. Just think about it, just going into wherever you want to go in the whole Middle Earth. If you want to go from, I don't know, Edoras to Erebor, you can do that, but you can use eagles to fly, or else you going on foot or ride or boat or wherever you want to do. Think about like just have all the kind of different armors and swords and bows and arrows, and just I would love that game to be made. Alright, so number 3 on my list is kind of a Sonic classic game. It's Crash Bandicoot, or Crash Bandicoot. I know the Crash Bandicoot like franchise has died out, but I would really love to see like a PlayStation 4 edition, not like a remastered HD edition. I'm talking about a real new game with new missions, everything new, in PlayStation 4 next gen. Just the resolution and the graphics, that would be freaking awesome, and my inner childhood would be so happy because I love Crash Bandicoot that much. So that would be freaking awesome to see, but I doubt it. But anyways, make it happen. So let's talk about one movie franchise that have made a lot of games, a lot of shitty games too. Yes, we are talking about Star Wars. I really wanted to have Star Wars 1313. LucasArts almost finished the game about Boba Fett down like in the like in the slums. You don't see that on Star Wars. You just see like, oh, the stormtroopers and Jedis. You don't see how the poor people, the bounty hunters, live. And the gameplay looks freaking awesome. The trailer looks so good. Everything about it looked so fucking good. And Disney just shut it down when they bought the Star Wars rights. And I don't like that. Okay, so hear me out, Disney. There is a lot of Star Wars fans who would love to have Star Wars 1313. Everything about it looks so awesome. Like the third person aspect of it and the graphics. Everything, the cutscenes, the whole game could be freaking awesome. And if you look up on the internet, on forums, on everything, people want Star Wars 1313 to be a real game. So please make it. That would help me a lot, because I need a new Star Wars game. Number 1 on the list of games that should be made is the freaking Hobbit video game. How have no one made that game yet and not even talked about making it? If you look back on Lord of the Rings, Return of the King or Two Towers and all PlayStation 2 games, those games are freaking awesome. They're so perfectly... I know the graphic is not so goddamn good on those games, but give it the rest is PlayStation 2. But I mean, like the whole gameplay that you start from the beginning of The Hobbit and plays to the end, all through the 3 movies, and I should make that. No one has even talked about it, and frankly I think that is weird. Why would no one make that? They could make a lot of money of it, and I think they should do it. Just the whole, think about the whole journey, all the way, the 3 movies, that would be freaking awesome. To fight against Smaug, and going to Lake Town, meet the elves, going down the barrels, everything, and just the final battle on the last movie. Freaking, that need to happen. Someone need to make it, and I want it. But Activision, if you're making the game, don't fuck it up like you did with The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. That was a piece of shit game. That was the worst game ever, and you have like The Walking Dead title and you make it so freaking bad. So Activision, if you're gonna make it, you gotta put your heart and your soul to it and just make it freaking perfect. Like, you can just copy the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, the whole thing about upgrading your powers and all that. That would be freaking awesome. And I believe that more than just me that wants The Hobbit, the official video game. So that's my top 5 list about games that need to be made by, in my opinion, the 5 games I want. And if you want to see more of top 5, I'm gonna try to make it once in a week. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helped me out a lot. And if you want to see more of me, you can subscribe to my user. Link is down in the description. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.